The pound for pound top 5 UFC rankings are BS. My rankings are a little bit different, okay? The current ranking for top 5 is number 1 being Ilia Topuria, number 2 Islam Makhachev, number 3 Merab Dvalishvili, number 4 John Jones, and number 5 Dricus Du Plessis. My rankings are number 1 Ilia Topuria, number 2 Islam Makhachev, number 3 Merab Dvalishvili, number 4 Alexandre Pantoja, and number 5 Dricus Du Plessis. Okay. First of all, John Jones should already be out of there. I just looked at it today. Usually they change it every Tuesday. They did, but for some reason John Jones isn't out of there yet. Obviously, Dana loves John Jones. I'm not going to go into that, but you know how he loves him. He still has him in the top 5. Dude's retired. That shows how much he loves him. He needs to get out of there, okay? And for anybody that thinks Dricus should be in front of Pantoja is literally insane, okay? They're just insane. And later on in the video, I'm going to be talking a little more about that. But my number 1 is Ilia Topuria, like I said. He is a dominant fighter and has shown everybody who the frick he is, knocking out everybody's favorite fighters and just making everyone double guess if they should really be fighting in their division, okay? He dominated everyone in the featherweight division, is going to be, and just dominated the lightweight division, and then he'll move to welterweight, and he's going to beat everyone there, okay? Not easily, but he'll do it somehow, and I'll get into that in later videos, talking more into that. But he has been the most dominant fighter recently since Conor McGregor, okay? And he's better than Conor McGregor. He would knock Conor McGregor out in his prime. That's a fact. He just would. I wish we could see that fight. That'd be like one of my dream fights if I can make one. But he is such a freaking beast. It's insane. He is the face of the UFC right now over anybody. He honestly is. And I really believe that any guy that tries to fight him, he will find a way to KO them. He has so much power in both hands. He's just one of the best fighters to ever step foot on this earth. That's why, in my opinion, he obviously deserves the spot of being number 1. But number 2, Islam Makhachev. Can't forget about Islam. A lot of people debate that he should still be number 1. I disagree. Not very active right now. Obviously, he just fought back in January against Moicano. He beat him in 1 round. It wasn't even a struggle for him. But obviously, he's trying to gain weight right now, which he's really struggling with. I think that he's normally a big dude. And naturally, he's a big dude. He never really struggles to gain weight. Unlike when he's not having a fight coming up. But he really is struggling right now when he's trying to force himself to get up. I think that he does kill himself basically to get down to lightweight. But he definitely should fight at welterweight. That's definitely his weight class. I think he needs to take more time, not rush it. Put on the muscle correctly. Don't just which he is doing. That's why he's taking a little bit. But that's why he's in fought in a while. But he will dominate the welterweight division. He just will. He's going to beat everybody. Until Ilia comes up, that'll be a good fight. Really excited for that. But, yeah, he deserves a second spot on the pound-for-pound rankings. He dominates everyone he fights. Obviously, there's been a couple guys that have given him a great fight. Dustin Poirier gave him a really good fight. Volk the first time. Nobody else. I mean, not really anybody recently that I can think of. And the Volk fight wasn't even recent. But other than that, nobody really. That's the funny thing about it is Ilia, if he fought Dustin Poirier, he would knock him out. He just would. And that's what shows the difference of the levels. But they're both good at different things, Islam and Ilia. So that's different. Ilia's obviously a way better boxer than Islam is. But Islam's a way better, well-rounded fighter, and he's a better grappler too. But moving on, just sticking with Islam. He deserves where he's at right now. He really does. He's a tough guy. For a while, I thought he was going to be the GOAT. I don't think that anymore. He'll be definitely up there with the best, but not the GOAT. I'm really excited to see where he goes on, who he goes on to fight next. JDM, he's going to whoop on him, and then he has someone else to worry about when they come up. But he deserves the second spot. Most well-rounded fighter ever, in my opinion. Better than John Jones for most well-roundedness. But moving on to my third, Merab Dvalishvili. He deserves that, 100%. He has really shown how good he is. It's insane, okay? So, he's beaten, like, the best guys. He has. I don't gotta go back and name everyone he's beaten. He's beaten, like, pretty much, like, all the greats. Obviously not Eljo because they're best friends. But, recently, he fought Sean O'Malley. Just put on a masterclass performance against him for 5 freaking rounds, okay? And then he fought Umar. I was like, okay, Umar's going to beat the crap out of Merab. He's going to show him who is the best in the bantamweight division. Nope. Merab beat the crap out of Umar, I'd say, more than he did Sean. Yeah, I would say more than he did Sean. Well, maybe because Umar was a lot more active. Sean wasn't as active as Umar was, so obviously he would get hit a little more. But, like I said in like one of my last videos, Merab literally went like this. Take me down. He let him get his back, take me down. He couldn't take him down. That shows the wrestling difference. Like, I thought Umar was a great wrestler. He's still a great wrestler, but compared to Merab, no, he's not. He beat Umar 5-round domination on Merab's side. And then he rematched Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley saying, oh, I'm the best version of myself. I'm going to go out there and knock him out. Did not happen. Way worse than the first fight. Looked really weird going out there. Got submitted. So, Merab deserves where he's at right now. I think he honestly, with more fights, if Islam doesn't fight anytime soon, obviously because of the weight situation, he could go down up to second. He's the best bantamweight to ever step foot on this earth. Tough guy. No one's gonna beat him. It's gonna take a special person to beat him. That's why he's number 3 on mine and the UFC's pound for pound ranking. But going to 4, okay, they have John Jones. I already talked about how that's BS. Alexandre Pantoja should be number 4. Straight up. He should be number 4. He has proven that he is the best flyweight to ever live. Okay? He has proven that. He's beaten everybody that they throw in front of him. Okay? Everyone keeps saying, okay, this is going to be the guy. This is going to be the guy to beat him. Brandon Moreno's going to be the guy to beat him. Okay? They thought Kai's going to be the guy to beat him. A lot of people didn't think that, but some people did. That I talked to at least. And then people thought Kai Kara France. Sorry, I meant Kai Asakura to beat him. Kai Kara France, though, then they thought he was going to be the one to beat him. He got mauled even more. So, it really shows how good he is. And how no one's going to be able to beat him for a while. I'm really excited to see the Joshua Van fight, though. That's going to be really good. That's going to be a really close fight. But I'll talk about that in a different video. But, yeah, that I'm really strong on with him being number 4. If anybody says Dricus over him, they don't know UFC. He's not above Pantoja. A lot of people would say that because he's higher weight class, harder. He's just not. He's just not better than him. His resume is really good, but skill for skill, no. Pantoja deserves it. He beats everybody that the thing about Pantoja is when he fights people, he's able to stand anywhere. Like, he fights really good strikers like Kai Kara France, Kai Asakura, striked with them, beat them. He's able to grapple with the best. He's able to do anything. He always wins no matter where he's at. So he deserves to be number 4. I was going to say he was going to be number 3 at first, but then I thought about Merab, and I was like, nah, he can't be. But he, with more fights, he can be, eventually. Because he's obviously the GOAT of the flyweight division. I love you, Mighty Mouse, but he took your spot. Skill for skill, I will say, Mighty Mouse, you're better. 100%. But what you guys have done in the UFC, Mighty Mouse, I get it. You have a ton of title defenses. Pantoja has fought harder guys than you in the UFC. But you're skill for skill better. Just saying. But moving on to number 5, Dricus du Plessis. He's that way in both mine and the UFC's. I mean, when you look at the other rankings, no one else really is above Dricus. I mean, Tom Aspinall's getting there. He is. Definitely not JDM. Just definitely not. But Tom Aspinall's getting there. He, with more fights, he has no more competition, though. That's the thing that's stupid about it. He has no one that's going to, like, give him competition, so he's going to look like a beast. And then he's going to go up in the rankings, which he doesn't deserve because he hasn't fought a really, really tough guy. So I want John Jones to stay so he could put a whooping on him so he could show how good he really is. But anyway, Dricus, okay, beat Whitaker. Beat Sean Strickland twice. Beat Izzy, okay? But he, like, put a beating on Sean all 5 rounds, both fights. He submitted Izzy. That was out of the blue. I did not expect that. That was crazy. Unfortunately, he's going to lose to Hamzat. Straight up. He's going out of the rankings because he's going to get whooped on by Hamzat. But for now, his resume is really good. Very unorthodox the way he fights. I don't like the way he fights, but it works for him. Don't have much else to say about that. Dricus is a tough guy. He deserves where he's at right now. 90 higher, 90 lower for now. He eventually lower because with Tom Aspinall fighting and then Hamzat Chimaev. So, those are my rankings. Comment in the comment section if you guys agree with me. I want to hear you guys. I want to hear you guys' comments. Like, I want to hear you guys' opinions. I want to talk to you guys. I want to get to know everyone's opinion so I can open up my mind a little. I'm not just stuck on my opinions. I might seem like it, but I'm open to hear everyone else's opinions. Okay? But please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It was a little short video. I'm not gonna ramble on so you guys get bored and fall asleep. So that was this video. Comment some more video ideas down in the comment section. I got you guys, like I always say. I'll do whatever you guys want. Go follow my Instagram, though. That's where I post, like, if you guys can give me ideas a lot. It's MREYES.MMA. That's my Instagram. Go follow that. And you'll see all my posts with my own MMA journey. I'm an MMA fighter if no one knows that. With my journey, but also this YouTube channel. So have a blessed day, guys, and thank you guys for watching.